Hi guys, welcome to Gone Hiking and welcome to my JMT gear list. This is everything I took, more or less, and I'll talk you through it. So, let's go over here. The rucksack I took was the Osprey Atmos 65. Great rucksack. Strong, sturdy. It's not the lightest of things, but I knew I'd be having a 9-day food carry, taking a fair bit of gear, so I wanted something that was built and rugged. It's got the great airflow system on the back, really comfortable, really strong, multiple pockets. It's a backpacker staple really, can't go wrong with it. Over towards the back, the camo thing is the Zpacks Duplex tent. That was excellent, really lightweight, 500 and something grams, easy to pitch, sturdy, pretty compact. Zpacks do say you don't need a ground sheet with it. It was pretty rocky terrain. I didn't feel that comfortable trusting it, so I did pick up an old bit of tarpaulin at VVR and carry that for the second half of the journey. It's an expensive tent, I didn't want to risk it. There, next up is the Alpkit sleeping bag that I use, which is the Pipe Dream 400. It's rated to -6 or 20 degrees. It's about 860 grams. It kept me toasty warm all through. We did have a few nights that touched below 0, and I was fine in it. Next up below the black bag is the Alpkit Numo inflatable airbed. So that was brilliant, thick, comfortable, lightweight, about 350 grams. Not an insulated pad, so I did take 2 sit pads, as you can see there. My thinking behind that was one for my shoulders, one for my hips, sort of your 2 contact points on the ground. They would just form an extra little barrier, and also use them as a sit pad. Worked out great. That grey thing, Trekmates pillow, lightweight, compact, not the most comfortable in the world. I have changed my pillow since, but it did the job. Moving on to pegs or stakes, depending on your English or American. The little ones are MSR needles and the bigger ones are MSR groundhogs. Basically had 1 extra needle and 1 extra groundhog in case of damages. Couple of dry bags here. I took my sleeping bag in one of them and just all my miscellaneous stuff in another dry bag. Looking up there, Leki Voyager trekking poles. Hiked with them a bit. I'm not a massive trekking pole hiker. Also, they were the poles for my duplex tent. Moving down is my electronics kit. Anker 15-watt solar panel. Was absolutely fantastic. Brilliant for the Sierras, brilliant for a hot, warm, sunny, dry climate. Not quite powerful enough for the UK, where days are mostly sort of grey and mixed cloud and sunshine. If you're in the UK, I'd go for the one with the extra panel, the 21-watt. That would probably be enough. But the 15 watts just not quite good enough for UK conditions, unless it's beautiful sunny day. American 2-pin plug there, dual USB, so I can charge 2 things at the same time. Moving on, GoPro Hero 7 Black was really good, really impressed with the stabilization, the image quality. Pretty much filmed everything just at 1080 60 frames per second. You could have done it at 4K, but just wanted to limit file size really. Along with that is the case, the housing, the mounting that the GoPro goes in, so you can put it on attachments. Below that is the shorty, which is a little handle which extends and is a tripod as well. Below to the left is a little hard case. It was a brand new piece of gear, the GoPro. Just wanted to give it a bit of extra protection. 4 GoPro batteries there. Probably could have got away with 2. This solar panel would charge a GoPro battery in my lunch break in about an hour. It was that good. To the right of them, wind muff for the GoPro. Didn't use, it wasn't windy that often. Picked my spots to talk to the camera. Moving down, there's a couple of power leads there. One's USB, one's USB-C, and got a little USB-C adapter on. So I could do a multiple sort of choice with my charging. Some cheap headphones. Black diamond spot headlamp, really good. Only tricky thing with that is the combinations of the button presses to get to what you want. Can be a bit tricky. Anker 20,000 milliamp power core, that's the fast charge one. Will charge in about 5 hours rather than overnight. Took a lightweight wallet, and that thing there is multiple micro SD card holder. All my electronics went in a dry bag as well. Moving up, kitchen. Bear Vault 5000, that is one heavy bit of kit. That's over 1 kilo. With 9 days of food in that, you know about it on your back. Typical setup which most people have. 750mm Tokes titanium pot. MSR Pocket Rocket 2, a gas. A little what do you call it, silicon pot. I didn't actually use that for cooking, I find, or eating out of. I use that for washing out of. I'd put a little bit of soap in there and wash my body on a night, have a little wash down. Don't like eating out of them, they're too flimsy and the sides fall down all the time and you could pretty much lose half your food. So it worked perfectly as something I could just put some water in, use the cloth, just have a wash down at camp at night. Long handle spork, does what it says on the tin. Little knife, Gerber Paraframe 1 I think, or Mini. Sawyer squeeze, water filtration system, been talked about a million times, needs no more introduction. Moving down, miscellaneous stuff. Waterproof phone case carrier, didn't really use that, it was pretty dry out there. Fire starting, Vaseline, cotton balls, lighter, pretty obvious. Deuce trowel for burying your morning happenings. Another cloth there, one for body, one for washing cutlery. Head net, there was mozzies at times. I didn't actually use it, but probably a good thing to take with me. John Muir map, a little bit of toiletries, usual kind of stuff. All-purpose soap, a little tiny bar of soap, mini toothbrush, toothpaste, wet wipes, little repair kit, and whatever they're called, tablets. Took more than that, various sorts of anti-diarrhea, painkillers, you know, cover all bases. More sort of miscellaneous stuff, some repair tape, some super glue, some blister plasters, a little waterproof notebook, and a sewing kit. Over in the corner is umbrella. Didn't really need that, used it a couple of times, maybe an odd quick shower. Could have done without that, could have left that, to be honest. Okay, clothing. Top right, little Trek towel. I do like to take a little lightweight towel with me. It was useful, showered, bathed in a few creeks and dry myself off with that. Some gloves, yep, useful. Some cold mornings, freezing on top of Whitney. Below that, some waterproof socks. Never actually use them, like to take them as a just in case precaution. Then 2 pairs of merino wool socks, one to wear, one to alternate sort of thing. Same with everything, 2 pairs of generally 1 wash, 1 to wear. 2 pairs of Under Armour long-legged boxers, anti-chafe. Icebreaker merino wool base layer, leggings 175 gram wool and top 200 gram wool. Some combat shorts. I do like sort of the combat style shorts to walk in with more pockets. Not that lightweight but versatile. Not the pair I took, actually wore a hole in the pair that I took. T-shirts, 2 mountain equipment ground up t-shirts. They were excellent. They're billed as the middle ground between a wicking t-shirt. They're meant to have the properties of a wicking t-shirt, yet the feel and comfort of cotton. And yeah, they pretty much do what they claim. Next up, Rab Nexus microgrid fleece hoodie. Nice, lightweight, warm, comfortable. Next up, cap is a North Face cap, which has over the course of a couple of years had the life bleached out of it. I have upgraded and got myself one that is black again. In the waterproof bag is my mountain equipment hoodie, puffy jacket for evenings for cold weather. Moving along, a beanie, a buff, sunglasses, Marmot waterproof coat, Rab waterproof trousers, and a Sea to Sun mitt day bag, which is I kept all my clothes in and you can use as a day bag as well as sort of a waterproof bag. Handy for just nipping out, getting stuff from shops, etc. So that is all my gear. You're right guys, there's a few things that I forgot to tell you about. They are there in front of you. Brooks Cascadia 14s, brilliant trail runners, so much cushioning, plenty of grip, a bit pricey but well worth the money. Also took a couple of smart water bottles and also took wetsuit sort of shoes for forward crossings. There wasn't that many forward crossings, but it was pretty rocky and slippy underneath, so I am actually glad I took those. And the final thing, I'm filming on S9 smartphone. So there it is, all the gear, and I will add up the weights and tell you what it came to. Thanks for watching.